My partner's sick.
No.
Yeah.
Like cool? Like radical? Like ill?
Yeah. Dude, my partner's sick.
Well,
dude.
Mondo's partner moves in silence. Like, what is it? Moves through cheese. What is it?
Moves in silence
It's
like
like
lasagna.
lasagna.
Like a real G.
Real G's move in
Moves in
silence like
silence.
lasagna.
Yeah.
We see F baby, and the F is for phenomenal. Yeah. My partner's sick as hell, but also my partner is sick as hell, and it is terrible. But you know what I do appreciate is that my partner and I are both terrible sick people, and you guys have actually both seen and dealt with this.
I was sitting here listening, and then I started remembering. I started remembering when you brought the plague to my apartment for about a week.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you had flu type A, and then I had to burn my sheets and throw away half of the things in my apartment.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
You flew from Portland to Austin and showed up like Typhoid Mary on the shores of Austin. Like basically walked off the plane and was like, "Huh, that's 105-degree fever."
To be fair, I had come from Portland and I thought Texas just sucked. I thought it was just hot.
Yeah.
It turns out it was 50 degrees outside. And that you shouldn't just rub your lymph nodes on stuff in Griff's apartment. So that's my bad.
Yeah.
That's my bad. Yeah, we're both terrible sick people in that when we get sick, we become baby. We become baby need help. And it's basically my partner being sick has turned me into some sort of fucking Renfield, just skulking across the night. I got a text the other day and I was like, I must get up at 2 a.m. to bring them ice cream.
Yes, master.
Yes, master.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah,
about
yes,
that.
yes,
You don't think I have it, do you?
Oh God.
Yeah, it blows. The other thing too is that a little bit of a brag, but I was just in a commercial. And it was very cool, but the voice that I did for the character was basically like I'm gonna fucking kill you, and I had to do and I had to do that voice from 7:30 in the morning until 7:30 p.m. at night, and I shredded my vocal cords. So now I both sound and feel sick. And when you're testing every day for COVID, that's the worst feeling.
That sucks. I thought you meant shredded as in like ill or cool.
No, my voice is shredded, dude.
It is sick as hell, boy.
Oh, you cool cats out there in Radio Land.
That's who I was. I was doing Wolfman Jack.
That's Wolfman Jack. I thought it was Charles Manson.
I was doing a combination of the two, honestly, with a little bit of Macho Man in there.
Oh yeah, brother, I'm gonna kill these celebrities. Helter skelter.
I can't do accents or impressions.
Sometimes I think I do, and then I hear the playback later, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck was that?
No, you guys are very good and talented.
Thank you. Because every time I try to do Macho Man, it ends up Jay Leno, so.
What?
Okay, that one's a lie, but genuinely, every time I try to do Irish or Jamaican, it flops to the other one. And
that's
I
fair.
can't do it.
That's extremely fair.
I'll see ya on the Emerald Isle, me lad.
Oh, Ja, were you never nice?
And insert a third one for me, but I can't do accents.
Oh, Ja, we get never nice. Oh.
That's what the vampire from Sinners sounds like.
Oh, fuck.
I've got to tend me sheep right near the beach.
Oh, fuck. If you're confused, we're quoting lines from the Banshees of Irie. Oh. Oh, fuck.
So
the Irie
yeah,
aisle. Yeah.
the Irie aisle. Oh God.
Yeah, I do love how much this has affected all of us. Where I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, so we might cut this out. Oh, but I think I'm covering all my bases here. My partner got sick. Andrew and I live together, as most people know. Andrew fled and like full fled. Andrew, you're in a house right now.
I'm actually staying with my girlfriend right now.
Oh, lucky.
Wow.
Yeah. When I tested, I was in a house and then I tested negative yesterday morning, and I was like,
I'd like to keep it that way.
I think I'm probably in the clear because I was like I was on the front lines. So yeah,
yeah, they were. What do you mean the front lines? What do you mean you and my, what did you do that put you so close to my partner that, while I was gone, by the way, shooting a commercial?
Yeah,
that made it onto the front lines, huh?
Andrew also has a little bell that where he has to bring your partner ice cream at 2 a.m.
it's a house of Renfields. It's a house of little treat gremlins.
Master says if I'm good, they'll give me COVID too.
Here is really truly the saving grace of our household is that now, at this point in time, every room in this house has an air purifier in it.
Yes, honestly, I think that's a huge thing. It's like we have that living room one that's like cooking kind of 24/7.
Oh
like
yeah, that industrial one that has numbers and lights on it to indicate what's going on.
The one that looks like a geek bar. That's just
yeah.
Yeah, the one that's like, why do you have CarPlay on your air purifier?
Yeah, so we've just turned. This is the first time I've ever been able to do this successfully. Is split our house in two, where basically my partner has the sick quarantine zone, and then I have my own little space where I can operate and live. Also, I've been showering in Andrew's bathroom.
Yeah.
And I feel like Andrew.
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
The downstairs guest room or office has a bathroom. Why are you showering in Andrew's?
Oh, why would I shower in that one? That one sucks. I don't. That's the one where we put people like you in it. I don't. The guests.
Hey, you guys don't even have a shower curtain. It's just a liner.
Okay, wait, no, but that's true of all the bathrooms in the house.
Yeah, we're real scumbags. We're a real scumbag household.
We're basically, and this is an improvement because at one point in my time we had. At one point in time, back in the days of Dick City, what we used to do is when one of us would get a job. Dick City was a house that I lived in, full of comedians. I've talked about it.
Go to the load math episode. Was that episode 11?
Yes. Episode 11.
Learn the lore of Dick City.
Dick City and Coke Dogs. Good episode, honestly. I lived in an apartment that was 500 square feet of cum, and the way that we would get the shower curtain for the one big shower that we had was anytime one of us as comedians would get a road gig, we would stay at a Motel 6 and then steal the curtain off of the rod. And then it felt like they were onto us because the fourth time one of us went, they said the rod doesn't come off. You have to like unlock it now to open it up. To be fair, this is also the same Motel 6 we were all staying at.
Oh my God.
All stealing.
That's so funny that they like got new shower rod technology to prevent you from stealing what had to have been a $6 shower curtain.
Absolutely. But we had like 3 of them, and they're cool because it's split. It's basically like the cape that acts as like a cover, and then the inside shower curtain. And I also think you're not supposed to wash them, but we did.
Oh, you are. You're definitely supposed to wash them.
I don't think they ever came out right back the same because I think they were made out of plastic, but I'm pretty sure we washed them. I need to believe that we did.
Oh God, I'm about to be super vulnerable with you guys right now.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm never I'm always okay. So like as a person on the spectrum, I do some things that I know are not regulation. And I've discovered a new thing that I like to do to soothe that I call returning to the womb. And that is it's when if you have like a non-glass pane shower, you turn the heat all the way on high, and then you sit on the edge of the shower in between the liner and the curtain, and you aim the shower head so that it runs onto the curtain, and you kind of lean up against the curtain, and it makes like a warm steam tent for you, and it's the most relaxing thing in the entire world. Because it sounds like raindrops, and then also it's like a warm back massage.
But you're not getting wet because you're between the shower curtain and the shower
because if
liner.
that would be a nightmare, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm on board. I thought you were waterboarding yourself.
No. Plastic shower liner on your back.
I got you.
Yeah.
No, Griff is sous videing herself. Is what is happening.
I come out a perfect medium rare.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. It's the most relaxing thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Yeah. Griff showers like fucking Starbucks prepares egg bites. Do you understand? This is the same thing.
Oh, God.
Return to the womb is what you call it. How do you birth? Okay, you just come out of it.
Yeah,
you
stand up and move the curtain.
You move. You push it aside. You ruining the bathroom forever.
Do you ever come out wrong? Like, do you ever come out feet first?
First.
Oh, you mean a breach shower?
Yeah. No, my favorite is when I call my girlfriend into the room to like turn me so I can come out the correct way.
It's gone too far. We're gonna have to do a cesarean, and they just slice through the fucking curtain.
Shower curtain. Yeah.
Oh my God. Are you guys ready to record a podcast? Yeah. Welcome everybody to the only relationship advice show guaranteed to ruin your relationship. It is boyfriend material. Yes. I am your boyfriend who won't stop taking 30-minute showers and not paying for the water bill. Armando Torres. and joining me as always we have...
Is your super crunchy boyfriend who swears that crystals are just as good as actual deodorant, and I don't shower because, I mean, that's just wasting water, man.
And I'm your boyfriend who has a 4-step shower routine and a 10-step face routine, Griff.
Ooh.
Yeah, honestly, actually, I mean, I was doing a character. I also have like a routine, a step-by-step process.
When I moved into Andrew's apartment, all of my body, like my soaps and things, fit in the exact same rings he left behind, so I can attest to that.
I want to dispel this fucking myth because it is all a fucking act. Again, I've been showering in Andrew Rose's shower, and what he doesn't want you to know is all of those are like fake fruit. They're styrofoam covered with like a plastic form that makes them look like they're soaps. But if you open up his cupboard, it's like a fucking Baldur's Gate mine tunnel down there with just crystals that he rubs on his fucking body.
Open my cabinet, looks like a goddamn geode in there.
Yes. Yes. A thing that as a child, by the way, we bought from a Knott's Berry Farm gift shop, and I looked at it and went, we're gonna be fucking rich, dude. Oh my God.
These fools.
That really cracked.
You broke Andrew.
These idiots. These absolute rubes. These fucking rubes sold me a hot pocket full of diamonds. Oh, we're gonna be fucking rich. It's just such perfect kid brain thinking.
I have one follow-up white culture question.
Yes.
I've heard of like the whole like crystal deodorant thing. I always thought it was like I always assumed it was not an actual physical crystal. I always assumed it was some kind of like clear, no dye, no GMO like gel situation made of, I don't know, lemon juice and alcohol.
Interesting.
But I presume it exists because Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is now our head of human health services. So I assume it's a real thing. Can't ask Google AI. It's only going to tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah, it also just immediately popped up for a deodorant brand called Crystal Deodorant.
Okay, well, that's just good SEO. Good on them.
Yeah.
Or is it
solid.
bad SEO?
Well,
I don't know.
I'd never buy it because I would
What's
assume it'd be a fucking rock.
You don't buy it because you only use Mando deodorant.
Yeah, okay, can I tell you guys something?
Go off, King. Go off, King.
You know who, if in case you're unfamiliar, this might only be for smelling fucks, but there is an ad campaign for a deodorant, I think for men. It's like natural deodorant for men, and it's called Mando deodorant, and it's spelled like Mando. And I keep getting questions about it, which is honestly the fucking aftershock of the goddamn Mandalorian bullshit, where like a thing came out and then my name was fucked. I have a bone to pick with it because for those of you who are unaware, Mando deodorant is a subsidiary of Lumi deodorant, which is an all-natural deodorant that was aimed at women because it was invented by a gynecologist who was like, the same reason your armpits smell is why your pussy stank, and she made a one-size-fits-all anti-stink cream.
Yeah, she makes like a full body deodorant. She's like, put it in any crevice. It don't matter.
It don't matter. You smell like shit, and this is going to make you not. And when they were ready to take it to the public, they came to an ad agency. Do you know who ran point on that campaign? Armando Torres. We met each other, and I was introduced to her as Mondo, and she said, and I quote, that's a beautiful name.
Oh my God.
And I never thought about that interaction for years until Mando soaps or deodorants comes out. And now I have a thing in the back of my head where I'm like, did this bitch think I stank? Is that why she did that?
Maybe she thought you smelled so good. You probably had on that, I don't know what cologne. She was like, I want to recreate this.
I appreciate your idea that I am a baseline smell good boy.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, it was Curve. I was wearing Curve 100%.
Oh man. And spraying Curve on and taking your Mitsubishi Eclipse home from high school. Yeah.
Yes.
Please, first of all, it's his father's bottle of Curve. Second of all,
the handed down bottle of Curves that, by the way, kept in my glove box next to half a geode in case I get in trouble. And yeah. So anyway,
the last time I smelled Curve was probably at like Fiesta, Texas, from a Mexican teenager carrying a stuffed animal bigger than his girlfriend, like on his back, and that guy smells like Curve. That's the last time I smelled it. Just carrying a SpongeBob that he won playing Papa Shot, the size bigger than his girlfriend. It's insane.
he was wearing SpongeBob pajama pants.
Okay. Okay. It is. You just bring up you brought up a very important area of conversation. You just opened up a door, because recently had a conversation with a type of girl about a type of girl, which is Cookie Monster pajama pants girl.
Oh God!
Let's go. I have a theory. Please
Let's
continue.
go. Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about. Okay. Can you define Cookie Monster pajama pants girl? Like, what scene does she fall into?
Can I say the first thing?
Yeah.
She is raceless. Every race, ethnicity, creed has this girl. It is indiscriminate of any race.
Yes.
I will say that first.
Correct.
Mondo?
Well, you've actually perfectly teed up my theory, so let me peel you off one of these.
Yeah. Put me on one of these.
The way that it works, if we're going by animal species class ordana or whatever, I don't know what the terms are. I'm not going to learn them either. So
Phylum,
shut up. I said shut up. So
order, family.
Shut the fuck up. So at the top of that, whatever is like the main species is Cookie Monster pajama pants girl, and then each one spans out depending on, I think, maybe your race, maybe question mark, and because here's the thing, Cookie Monster sweatpants girl, raceless. It's all of them. It's everything.
Yeah.
But if you are specifically white, Jack Skellington. It gets funneled down into that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like,
Agreed.
I truly do feel like SpongeBob Mexican. It funnels down
yes.
again.
I was gonna could also be black.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sure, there's probably some Venn diagram. Yeah.
SpongeBob overlap.
So then that goes into the just South Central amalgamation between black and Mexican that made Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the most devious of them all is and again, very rare. And I don't know where they buy these because I've never seen them in the wild. South Park pajama pant girl.
Ooh.
Big time. South Park pajama pants. You know those pajama pants smell like fucking menthol cools.
Yep.
They goddamn, do they just reek. Actually, you know what? That was back in the day. Now they probably smell like vape. Like they smell like fucking
illegal jewel pods. Aftermarket jewel pods.
Aftermarket jewel pods that are giving them fucking popcorn lung. Yeah, absolutely.
That's a girl that knows how to pop one open and refill it with your own juice. And she's got the I'm painting a picture again, regardless of her thinnest eyebrows you've ever seen.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Also, just like worn enamel, just completely worn, just gone, just translucent teeth.
Oh yeah.
Probably from the smoking. And then I'm gonna say the worst placed facial piercing you've ever seen in your life.
Hundo P.
Very true. Worst play. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Can I add on something? I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm kind of workshopping this one, but I want to add on to this. A ponytail pulled so tight that it rivals a British haircut.
Okay, so that was my next point.
Boom.
Tight ponytail, that's the white one.
Yep.
Oh yeah, white one is tight ponytail, getting straight up traction alopecia from pulling it so fucking tight.
Yeah.
Big pink bonnet. We know who that is. or
Filipinos.
Yeah. bonnet color matching nails. We know that's
okay. Yeah, that one's
Yep.
Honestly, hair pulled in a ponytail so tight she could automatically get drafted to women's soccer. That's how tight. That's how tight that pony is pulled back.
It's like we all went to the same height. You know what the funny thing is? We're all not close in age that much, and this is such a like lasting phenotype of a person. How did we all go to school with this girl?
Indelible.
Like,
it's ageless.
Because I'm like, I know Andrew didn't see her in college because she dropped out by the 10th grade. So like, so like, how is this character? And you know what the my favorite part is? She's a huge bitch unless she likes you. Then she's your best friend, ride or die. Would literally probably catch a charge for you.
Oh yeah, and likely has.
Well, yeah.
the core premise of I'm going to, and I look, here's the thing. I dress comfortably all the time. I get it. I understand. But I'm going to say some things that if this is applying to you, you're going to get a little bit upset at, and that's part of the premise. The person who would wear Cookie Monster sweatpants outside and be seen by other people doesn't give a fuck what you think at all.
You're so right.
No.
You're so right.
So they're wearing something that I would wear only on laundry day and never even look at the DoorDash driver with. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You'd rather walk out in the towel.
yeah, I shit my pants out of Walmart attire for me. It's worst case scenario.
Also, that girl, Cookie Monster pajama pants girl is, I would say, and I'm generalizing, usually a little bit bigger, voluptuous, very curvy. Boyfriend, rail fucking thin. That guy, yeah. I mean, he's got a 10-pack abs, not because he works out, it's because he has 2% body fat because he is a string bean.
And he ate 10 Skittles earlier, and you can see them.
Yeah. Just the skinniest fucking boyfriend of all time.
And that guy actually always is white.
Always white.
Yes.
Always white.
Always. Oh god.
Why did we bring this up?
I don't remember. How did we get here?
I don't know, but the boyfriend is always like has just come from GameStop selling games. Like he's always just come from there.
I absolutely just fucking came up right now because I found like Tekken for PS2, and that's like not easy to find.
Oh no, I was just because I was trying to this kind the Cookie Monster pajama pants girl came up in conversation, and it was like the quest was like trying to define like what scene they fall under, like where they sort of where they come from and where they fit into like the sort of society.
I feel like they are anomalies in a weird way.
I was thinking about it. I was like thinking of the ones I knew, and I feel like your gut is to be like, oh, that's like the stoner kid, but no,
it's not.
Because the one that I was thinking of specifically at my school was a cheerleader. Mm-hmm. Like she was cool, like
drama kid over here.
Yeah. So like they're like chameleons.
At my high school, she was a fucking like B girl. Like she was like she hung out with like.
What do you mean?
She was like
like a break-in, right?
Yeah,
dancing.
yeah, like
Oh, like a B boy, B girl.
Yeah, B boy, B girl. Yeah.
She was really into bees, dude.
She was B girl. Yeah, what the fuck?
Really could not figure it out.
Yeah, she would like hang out with like the like dance kid, like
Well, you won't lose pants for that.
Yeah. Boombox hanging out. I really make it sound like I went to school in like an 80s movie, but like
you went to Electric Boogaloo High, yeah.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. At ours, it was the like, and here's the thing that's always weird is that the person. The Cookie Monster sweatpants girl I knew, first of all, specifically was a Jack Skellington sweatpants variety, but was like the most in charge person, like the most already clearly an adult mother ass person in the entire department of drama.
Yeah, that tracks too.
Easily.
Again, it's a very hard to grasp person.
Yeah.
I mean, they feel like modern human cryptids because they phase shift in and out of different scenes, but they exist in all scenes throughout all time.
Yeah.
And honestly, probably one of the more interesting creatures, I would say, in sort of the urban landscape.
My favorite Cookie Monster pant girl is the one on the Zapruder film. Eating Takis on the grassy knoll.
Getting Taki crumbs on her baby's head. Well,
pointing at him going, can you imagine a Catholic president and shit?
just dusting fucking Taki crumbs off of your baby's head. It's the funniest fucking image I can imagine.
Doubled up with just like wiping the residue on the diaper. Are you guys ready to help people?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like we could do another hour on this person alone.
We honestly scrap it. This is the bonus. Let's start over.
Oh my god.
All right, are you ready for questions?
Let's go.
I'm sick. Oh, okay. All right, let's get into it. Dear boyfriends, I am about to turn 42 and am still on the apps. I've noticed over the past few years that I mostly match with women who have kids. I've never really wanted children, nothing really against them. I just never felt an urge necessarily. I feel like I never want things to get too serious because I don't know if I could be a father to my own kids, much less someone else's. Is this a bad thought process? Should I just accept that I might be forced to become the dad who stepped up? Please let me know. Sincerely, Childless in Chicago.
Bad thought process is a great dating app name.
Ooh. Do you want bad thought process or gay idea?
Yes.
Well, listen, brother. Let me tell you, fewer things fill my heart with more sadness than being 42 and saying I'm not really looking for anything serious. Like that's just like Jesus Christ. Come on, man.
Yeah, man in wheelchair being screened for dementia. I think I'm finally ready to settle down.
To be fair, I had to condense the email and like this. I feel okay. Basically, what that was trying to imply was saying like I feel bad for. Basically, they don't know if they want to be a stepfather, and so they feel like they never want to make things move too seriously when somebody has kids because they've got more skin in the game.
Sure. The stakes are higher. I get that. No,
yes.
I was just bullshitting.
Oh no. Apologize.
Yes, sincerest apologies to you.
Yeah.
Sad listener. And I
Mondo's cocking his fist back.
No, that makes a lot of sense because the stakes are higher because now more people are involved that could like conceivably form some sort of like emotional attachment to you, and sort of in my experience dating people who have kids is that they. I mean, if they're smart, if they're playing it correctly, like you don't meet the kids until it's like serious, like
month 6 or 7, maybe.
Kinda, yeah.
And that's just like in passing. That's not even like a hangout.
No, yeah, that's not like come over to the house and like meet them. That's like, oh yeah, we're all out for ice cream. Oh hey, and like you have like.
An awkward conversation over
and like
over
that.
Rocky Road. As they mix your dairy-free ice cream at the Cold Stone and sing to you. Can I hit you guys with a weird piece of lore drop real quick?
Yes.
And again, maybe lore drop is the right. Can I hit you guys with an update to the file really quick?
Yeah.
Please.
Yes, you are correct. If they're doing it right, meeting kids is not a priority until things do actually become serious. And basically, you've become vetted as somebody who can meet the children, unless this woman wears Cookie Monster sweatpants. Because you're holding the kid when you get there because she's not ready yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
That's just sorry. We can continue, but I did think of that. I'm framing every question now through the lens of Cookie Monster sweatpants.
That's fair.
Right. You hear a blow dryer in the bathroom, yet she still comes out with traction pulled, fucking tight ponytail hair. Like, what was that on for?
What were you doing in there?
While like an adult boxer dog is like watching the kid.
Oh my God. Why are they all the same?
I love you watching the kid in quotation marks because the TV's on and the dog is watching.
Yes.
Oh God.
Okay. Have either you both of you have just grown up with real father, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm the only one here who knows what it's like to be a stepchild.
Best darn though.
Yeah. I would say that the bar for being a good father is pretty low. It's pretty bare minimum really that you have to do to be considered anywhere near just good father.
Yeah.
Not great dad, not best dad ever. You're not getting a fucking mug, but good dad, pretty easy to hit. I would say stepfather, even lower bar for real. Like there is, first of all, most of the time, you're never going to be their new dad. And you're also probably never going to be the dad who stepped up unless you're dating a girl with a newborn baby. You know what I like?
Right. Yeah.
If that kid has cognitive skills for the most part, you might become a really good friend, but you're really not going to become the new dad.
I was going to also say, let me put you on some game real quick. The nice thing about dating women with kids is
you know they've had sex before.
Yes. And are not careful. No. So
and they'll do it raw.
Chances are they have shit figured out. You are not going to be wasting a lot of time. Like you're in there, like there's not a lot of like, oh, what are we like doing? What is this? It's just like, no, they're like, they have lives. They have things to worry about. They have responsibilities. There's not a lot of dilly-dallying and kind of like that kind of bullshit, like will they, won't they shit at the beginning. It really is just like, hey, you seem cool. Let's go out on dates. Okay. Babysitter's gone for the evening. Let's smash. Like it feels a little bit more. Yes.
But also, I don't know. That might be an incorrect POV because when I dated a mom, I was like 23. So I was probably just like fun.
No, exactly.
So,
yeah.
That was not, I was never going to meet that kid.
No.
No.
That kid was an afterthought. That she mentioned that kid in like, I gotta get home. The sitter's almost like that kid was never even brought up.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're older and you're dating single moms, I guess it's more serious because everyone's kind of looking to lock in for the next half of it.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah. Again, I've talked about it on this show before. Is I've dated. Dating might not be the right way to categorize it. I've been with women who have children, and it is super cool because there's snacks afterwards, and that rocks. That's super cool. That's super tight.
Orange slices for everybody.
I've never been an actual genuine contender for a possible stepdad before.
No. The rudest thing one of my friends ever said to me was that she could see me settling down with a woman with children.
Damn.
Brutal.
And
I was like, first of all, shut up. Second of all,
stop reading me for Phil.
No, the issue, I'm the oldest sibling. Of course I'm good with kids. Kids love me. This doesn't mean I want to live with one. Ew.
Yeah, I feel the same. I was not the oldest kid, but I was the oldest cousin.
I was that too.
Watched over. Yeah, I was also the fucking weird birth middle way cousin. Okay, I was born too late to be the same age as my older cousins, and I was born too early to be the same age as my younger cousins. So I went from being babysat to babysitting. No like no like camaraderie section where I got to be fun and a child. So anyway, I'm cool with kids. I'm sorry. I feel like every lore drop I give you is sad.
I was lonely as a kid. So what?
Maybe that's why I try to make everyone like me all the time. What is stupid?
Just weeping. So yeah, I think, caller, you probably should not worry about like. You're thinking way too far ahead. I think you should like honestly date, knowing in your mind that this person might have children, but also like not really worrying about it. You need to see if like the two of you are even like remotely compatible. And like, listen, I mean, do you know how many other things have to happen before you're a stepdad? Like, don't even fucking worry about that.
First of all, she has to get custody back. Second of
all, you're gonna have to defeat a lot of ex-husbands in physical combat. Yeah, Andrew, I feel like you're really hitting the nail on the head. This is essentially okay, take the kids out of it. This is like a 20-year-old messaging us and being like, I keep going on dates with people who want their house to have tile floor, but I want hardwood floor. Should I just scrap the whole relationship?
Yes,
like, literally.
What a great analogy. Yeah, exactly. Guys, I'm afraid to get my driver's license because I might accidentally become a Formula One driver. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's too. You don't want to chance it.
It's and I feel like honestly, this is gonna sound terrible. Honestly, as a man, I feel like if you're dating someone who has children, that is not going to matter even if you get married, like in the slightest very much at all. Like, I feel like the amount of like obligation and expectation of you in that child's life, again, like we were saying, the bar of being a good dad is low, the bar of being a good stepdad is even lower somehow. So like literally it would just be like, you know, it'd be like having a roommate. Like, you know, when you get a random roommate in college, I feel like being a stepdad is like that.
It's like being an uncle, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to like be nice to them, be nice to their mom.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and then and fuck their mom like an uncle does.
yeah. Fucking,
No. No.
What do you mean?
Mondo.
Like an uncle does.
Jesus.
yeah, break it off so nasty that the angels in heaven have to avert their eyes. Yeah.
Like uncles.
She's like, yeah, no, I don't think it's an issue. I don't think it should deter you at all. I feel like it's like this like myth that like women are just like, well, gotta find the next schmuck. Like, no, she's just looking for like a life partner to hang out with her and be like her guy. Like, not like a extra set of hands, the extra babysitter.
Yeah, and we also like okay. All right. Okay. All right. My mother, my real life mother, just got engaged.
Oh, congrats.
Hey, congrats.
I know. I'm very
They were
happy.
married.
No. My mom has been dating her boyfriend for a really long time. And again, I feel like I did a bit about this where it feels bad that my mom is my mom at this age and still has boyfriend, because it makes it seem like she's in her hoe era. But that's not the case. My mother is a wonderful, lovely woman, which you can be and also be a hoe. I'm not saying they're mutually exclusive.
I know many wonderful, lovely hoes.
I know a lot of good hoes.
Most
Yes.
hoes are good.
All
Actually,
of them.
It's the prudes
Yeah.
who suck.
Yeah,
Yes,
truly.
Really? I ain't never met a bad hoe in my life.
No.
Truly. I met a lot of bad hoes though. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what was it? So I don't know where I landed on my mom being a hoe or not. But the point is that my mom has found love and has been in a committed relationship for several years and is with somebody who clearly is just like the right person for them and is now getting married. And I have been over to their house for holidays for countless years now. I have jackets that are stored there at that house, like in the closet. That's how often I go over there. I love them. I spend time with them. I call them all the time and talk with them. My mom got engaged and called me and was like, are you okay with this? Is this like a cool thing for you? And it's like, yes, mom, I want you to be happy so much. But my mom, what I'm trying to say is like, moms aren't just gonna be like willy-nilly with this shit. If they have a kid, they're gonna take care of their kid.
Honestly, if you're getting swiped on, that's like, you should feel good about yourself. That means you're projecting good character.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Or that you lay lead pipe. There's I mean, because
There's
like,
still
listen,
good options.
yeah, these are both good. I mean, yeah, exactly. Because I mean, listen, the single moms out there need to get fucking turned inside out too. So
Yeah. And you finally escaped the new trap, which is being in your 20s and matching with people who won't have kids, but they do have a like anxiety fucked up pit bull that they've adopted.
Oh, that's so much worse. 'Cause it'll kill you.
Yeah. Well, no, not mine. In fact, my
Not yours.
stepdog, he's kind of a bitch. He's kind
Well, it's because he's gotten to know you.
yeah, well, I walk our dog sometimes and I can't, like, I don't speak dog, but sometimes the way they be barking at him, it's a 1-for-1 of them going like pussy, stupid pussy. Even the chihuahuas will bark at him and he'll get scared and it feels bad and I don't know what to do about it. So I've been trying to consider like a way, like there has to be like an Andrew Tate for dogs, right?
No.
You want to get your dog in the UFC? Mondo, that's a bad idea.
No, what are you talking about?
Oh no, I found brochures for art school in my dog's kennel. Oh no.
I'm just saying, I want to strengthen. I don't know. I had a pit bull as a child that scared the shit out of me, and now I have a pit bull as an adult that I get worried about when his poops aren't right. This is not. It needs to be different.
Most pit bulls are the sweetest, most nicest little puppies who have ever existed. Oh my god, you know what pit bulls are? The amount of good pit bulls is equal to the amount of shit chihuahuas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they bark at your dog.
Yeah. And by the way, I said I can't speak dog, but every chihuahua does sound like, and another fucking thing. And that's that's what their fucking yaps mean. Anyway, what we're trying to say is don't be scared. You're fine. You're overthinking it. Just go into this as if it's any other regular relationship, and treat it like a dog.
And say that when you're on the date.
We've got another question for us this week. Hello, boyfriends. How long... I forgot I chose this one. Hello, boyfriends. How long do you think is long enough to try again with an ex? My ex and I broke things off because we just weren't right for each other. That was about 8 months ago. Since then, we've both changed a lot. We both moved closer to the city, we both have new careers, and we've both lived on our own for almost a year now. We saw each other at a coffee shop a while back, and last week he asked me out again. My best friend thinks it's too soon, but she is also dating a guy she broke up with and got back together with a year later. So how long is long enough?
They say that the skin on your body regenerates entirely after 7 years. Mm-hmm. And I guess if you wait 7 years, you will both meet each other in a form under which neither of you have ever physically touched one another. That's still not long enough. Don't do it.
Yeah, I remember why I picked this one, and I picked it specifically with the other one that was like, hey guys, I'm 42 years old, because this one is like, they didn't ever at any point say their age, but I could tell it's like, hey guys, I'm 23.
Yeah. No,
Without question. Without question. This is real early 20s bullshit. Of like, oh my God, 8 months? 8 months? You're not even different. You're, first of all, different people. You're not even the person you're going to be.
Yeah, you're not even
23.
the person that will define who you were that year yet.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, guess what? You still have time to completely fuck up your Spotify Wrapped. You might not even... You might not even listen to the music that will define your year in music yet.
Your
it's
YouTube
not
algorithm
summer.
can still switch up on you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not even summer yet.
It's not even summer, dude. You haven't even been outside yet, dude.
You don't want to wait. You want to waste your summer with the guy who wasted your last summer. That's what you're telling me right now. Listen, if you're gonna be look. If you get through summer and you haven't found someone infinitely better than your ex, then maybe you can hit him up for the cold weather season. But absolutely do not throw your summer to this buffoon again.
Correct.
This situation is late at night, your room is dark, you hear a scratching, you look to the side, your closet door opens on its own, and from inside is a whispering pair of Cookie Monster sweatpants. It is calling to you. It is trying to draw you in. This is how you become that.
Yes, absolutely. This is how they're made. Run away.
I don't necessarily know if that's how the Cookie Monster sweatpants girls are made, because again, there's some recessive gene or whatever that like breaks out in high school, but it's definitely how it spreads into adulthood.
Yes, is getting back with the ex after 8 months. Like, don't.
Oh my God, yeah, that's the first one, and then I feel like it has the half-life like halves every single time, so then it's like 8 months, then 4 months, then 2 months, and next thing you know, you guys are breaking up every other week, and then you guys are just like calling it off for a day, and he's calling you back 12 hours later. Like that's bad. That's such a bad. Did they say why they broke up?
They did not say. They just said that it didn't work out, which
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Also, it's a guy. It's just some dude.
I've been a guy who 8 months later changed a lot, and to be fair, I thought I did. I really thought that I did, because 8 months is just enough amount of time to start doing good things for yourself, and then enough time to absolutely stop doing them once you get with somebody again.
Yeah, man. 8 months really is the perfect window for the illusion of change. Because I mean, like getting a new job, that's a life change. But like it's big, like, you know, it's like, but like. Those are everything. Read all the things. Please read back all the things that they consider changes.
They have both moved closer to the city. They both have new careers, and they've both lived on their own for almost a year. Which, to be fair, the first one and the last one are the same thing.
Yeah,
but
they're
Correct.
also kind of the same thing.
Also,
Yeah.
these are all circumstantial.
Yeah, I was like, this
None
is all
of these
super bad.
Yeah, every single one of these changes is circumstantial. None of them are personal changes.
Yeah, what was the first one?
They have both moved closer to the city.
Out of the $1 million mansion suburbs that they used to live in. Next one.
They both have new careers.
That they are the opposite direction of where they were going. They now have they have careers that do not involve the degree that they just earned.
and we both have lived on our own for almost a year.
Because you got kicked out of the co-op for being insufferable and not doing your part of the work. Yeah, no, these are all very circumstantial.
They also, like, even at best, if not circumstantial, all of these things are pointing to a brand new beginning. Like,
Yeah.
you moved closer to the city. Awesome. Think about the huge expansion of the dating pool you now have access to.
dude.
You unclouded the map. You have so much more waypoints to explore
Yes,
now.
exactly. Quests around every corner.
You have a new career. Awesome. Now you don't. Why are you going to settle for the guy who hurt you in high school or whatever? And
I
then
hope this person's like 42 also.
That'd be so funny.
please send us an update so we can know. And then the third thing of, like, you've lived together, or you've lived apart. You've lived on your own for 8 months now. Awesome. You don't want to lose that. You don't want to suddenly both realize that you're not able to afford your apartments and 2 months later be living together.
Exactly. I'll also submit to you that if you're asking us this question, you know the answer.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is no. Because on some level, I think you know that, like, it kind of sucks. But again, the fucking lure of familiar pussy. You know what I mean? Like, we know this. We know this.
Yeah, I want to point out something that I read in the email that I made sure to include in here, which is that your best friend is saying it is a bad idea, but your best friend has also dated somebody after only a year apart, which is fundamentally only a 4-month difference. My point is that the time is not the thing that is differentiating it here. I think you're not reading between the lines, which is your friend is saying, I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
This guy sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it again, circumstances are different. Like, are you actually different people? Have you, like, done the work, gone to therapy, done some, like, peeling away of the onion to, like, get down to, like, what actually wasn't working about like the two of you? And, like, can you actually and honestly put those things up to each other again and say, no, I think it'll work this time? Like,
I mean,
be honest with yourself.
He signed up for the Spartan race, Andrew, and he's planning on completing it. Like, come on.
Yeah, and he's watched a lot of videos on One Tough Mudder. He hasn't run it, and he has no plans to, but he knows about it.
Right. It's like, oh my gosh, they're a totally different person. It's like, oh, what changed? They got a hobby. It's like, okay, well that's cool and like good for, like, character development, but that's, like, not a different person. Like,
No.
like,
No.
requires serious and often destructive in order to be constructive introspection.
This sounds like a really cool way to lose 2 to 6 years of your life.
Brother,
Interesting.
yeah. Oh, I still can't get over the fact that you're closer to the city. You should be slaying trim.
Yeah. You should be getting piped down like a California gold rush town after people
Yeah.
moved in.
You should be getting banged up more than a fucking Airbnb knife.
What? What?
You know, knives and Airbnbs are dented and
Why
banged
are you
to
staying
shit.
in so many Airbnbs?
You ever try to cut something with an Airbnb knife?
No.
A finger is sharper. You can cut something easier with your fucking finger.
You just you wouldn't understand. This is an old cut off his album, dude. I love this bit.
Yeah, more trim than the house of the suburbs you left to move closer to the city. My stomach hurts.
Yeah, you are on the precipice of becoming a whole new person. You are on the edge of becoming a brand new human being. You are actually, and regardless of doing the work or whatever, and again, we're saying these things are circumstantial, but like, you have moved, have joined the workforce, you have begun living on your own and are assuming new responsibilities. You are about to jump headfirst into real ass adulthood. And I feel like what is going on is that you have a little piece of home and youth that you can sort of like cling on to avoid having to go into the darkness. You are on the precipice of starting a new life. You have moved closer to the city. You have your own place. You're joining a new career. You're fully going to engage yourself into adulthood and becoming a new person. And like Andrew put, becoming the person you're gonna be. Or maybe that was Griff. I can't remember. Point is, one of you, and only one of you, so eloquently put it that you are not even the person that you're going to become yet. And you're kind of, I think, maybe gonna try to be a little bit scared and hold on to the past a bit by trying to keep a piece of it with you by having something familiar instead of full hog, just full sending it into the new life that you are trying to build for yourself.
Correct.
So I don't think in your predicament that you should do this specific one. However, you have also posited another question that I feel like we have not fully addressed, which is, how long is long enough to do it, though? How long would be long enough?
I submit that you need to date someone else.
Oh,
Ooh,
how long?
yes.
Because I can go find somebody to date right now. I can hop on the apps right now, find somebody with kids, and absolutely rail the pipe in, and then come back.
No, you need like a full relation. Yeah.
I feel like not even like full relation, but I think you should do yourself the honesty. Do yourself right. Do right by yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. I think you should do right by yourself and like try seeing what else is out there, like go on a couple of dates or a few dates, or just like, I mean, like make an honest attempt to start this new life that you've embraced 80% of, except you're still holding on to this other thing. I'd say just like go see what else is out there. I'm not even saying like sleep around. You can do whatever you want, but like, I mean, just get some new experiences, like meet some new people. And hey, listen, I get it. I get like wanting to like, you know, get back with the ex, because like it takes all of that, just like the beginning parts of dating and all that fucking nightmare. And the scene right now is absolute fucking dog shit.
Yeah, especially for you, person we're assuming is 20 years old.
Yeah, can't even fucking imagine what a nightmare to be out there right now. So I get it. However, I think you should probably give it the old college try, and perhaps, and I would say like at least a year.
And that's all well and good, but that's not a specific answer. I'm looking for a mathematical answer. Griff, do you have something?
I had an answer, but I don't know if it's to your question, but it might be a solution. Dear caller, look to your left, look to your right. One of your male friends is absolutely in love with you. This is a movie. No, guys, this is a movie plot. We figured it out. This is some sort of like, not quite, it's too young to be a Hallmark, so like maybe like a, I don't know, some kind of straight to Netflix based off of a Wattpad fan fiction, but they had to change all the names because Harry Styles wouldn't write off on it type contraption.
Sure.
You've been dating, it's a high school sweetheart, right?
That's what it feels like. I don't have any.
Okay, so we're calling this the name of the Wattpad story is called not so high school sweetheart. And you guys are dating, and then you broke up, and then you went off to college, and then you guys graduated, but then you broke up, and then he's trying to get back to your life, weasels his way back in, and of course you're like, oh, this is my beloved, but you've got that one friend who's always been by your side through all of this, who's actually secretly in love with you, and that's who you're supposed to be with. So you need to figure out which one of your friends is secretly in love with you and will physically fight your ex at some sort of like nightclub or maybe like a restaurant family gathering. I haven't figured out the entire plot yet, but I feel like that's the way to go. So maybe you should entertain the thought of taking this guy back in order to kick in the third act of your story. I think that'll I think that maybe it'll kick it off for you, and then you'll be able to suss out who it was. Maybe it's the friend who's dating her ex who said you shouldn't get back with your ex because she's actually in love with you. Maybe this was a gay story the whole time. Who's to say?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a fun time here tonight. Literally in the middle of this recording, as we were about to land the plane, the power went out at our place and completely ended Mondo's side of the call. So I will take this opportunity to say, don't get back with your ex. Don't do it. It's just me and Griff here telling you not to do it. And I hope that has in any way helped. Folks, if you'd like to... We're getting messages from Mondo on Instagram right now. I'm going to kill myself. Folks, if you enjoyed this episode, and why wouldn't you? It was a damn delight. And you'd like to write in your own questions, you can send them to midnightsnackcontact@gmail.com. That's where you can submit questions if you'd like us to tell you not to get back with an ex or give you any other advice of the like.
Yeah, like why you should marry the Cookie Monster Pant Girl.
Exactly, like why you should marry the modern cryptid Cookie Monster Sweatpants Girl. Yes, write into midnightsnackcontact@gmail.com. Also, thank you to all of our supporters at the Patreon. I simply would not have health insurance without you. So
no, same. You guys contribute the exact amount that allows me and Andrew to get what is it, marketplace health insurance?
Correct. Yes, exactly. The like bare bones marketplace insurance, which is still like the cost of a PlayStation 5 every month.
It is so much. The only thing more expensive than it is Cobra.
That is correct. It is bananas. So to all our patrons out there, we really, really appreciate it.
We really do.
And if you'd like to support this podcast, please go to patreon.com/midnightsnacktv or bigolcocksanddicks.com. www.bigolcocksanddicks.com. That redirects to our Patreon. We really, really appreciate it. If you don't have to contribute any money, but just joining our Patreon really, really helps. And if you do want to kick in 5, 10, another amount of money, that really, really, really helps us. Gets you access to like bonus content and Andrew's Good Girls, where I read erotic fiction.
And maybe even like a secret third thing that I want to put out this year.
Ooh, secret third thing that Griff's working on.
Yeah. How do I hint at it? That I want to put out this year. God willing.
Ooh, tantalizing. I cannot wait to see what this is. But yeah, that's going to do it for all of us. Well, actually, if you want to find me, sorry, we had to do the plugs. If you want to find me, Mondo usually lands this plane. If you want to find me, I'm at andrewrosas.ig on Instagram. That's where you can find me. I also have an art account, andrewrosas.art, where I do my paintings and commissions and little videos of like processes and time lapses and stuff like that. Those are the best places to find me. So, Griff, where can people find you?
You can find me at _indoor_kid on all platforms that allow an underscore, and if they don't, just take them out. And like I said last time, I'm about to get back into Twitch streaming some more. So if you want to see what that's going to look like, you can follow me on Twitch, or you can follow my girlfriend, Black Crystal. We will be streaming together anything that we like to call Play Gals, in which is mostly me getting the pants scared out of me while she laughs maniacally. And I guess if you want to follow our dear brave leader, Mondo, he is at Mondo Does Stuff on all platforms, and apparently his reels is kicking off because the idiot's finally posting his very funny comedy that he has refused to do for so many years for whatever reasons. So if you want to laugh at some 9/11 poop jokes, go over there and check it out.
Yes, Mondo does stuff on all platforms. That's where you can find him. And yeah, we really appreciate it, you guys. We love you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
I'm fucking back, dude.
Never been more back.
I don't even. What was the last thing that I said? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Friends
no, I know what you said. You were telling a homophobic joke.
What?
Yeah, you're like, yeah, it's like a modern Hallmark movie, except everyone's gay and they say, and then you got cut off.
Oh,
That's
okay,
true.
all right, okay. Well,
Good
I
memory.
was gonna say they say fuck a lot, and then that's what cut me off.
All I heard was,
Yeah, truly.
No,
Mondo, I'm not joking. When you watch if you watch the recording back, you literally go and they say. I'm not joking.
And they say,
And then they say,
and then yeah. I was gonna say fa la 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 la.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. No,
Man, what an episode.
I don't even know why I came back. Fuck this. This shit is so stupid. The power turned off and our the power turned off and our neighbors texted to be like, is the power off for you too? Which means that this whole neighborhood is full of people who have the same thought I do of just like, did we not pay the electric bill? Are we poor? Are we poor again? Fuck. All right. Well, all I was going to try to say was that I think we should come up with a mathematical system to say how long it's going to be, not just for this person, but for any person who wants to get back with an ex. And my pitch for it was that you have to live 2 times the amount of time that you were with that person. For example, if you were with them for 2 years, then that means you have to live for 4 years. But if you get into a serious relationship, then that time counts as double. So you can do 2 years single and 1 year dating somebody, and then boom, that's 4 years.
Ooh, okay.
I like this mathematical formula. I like this
I like
equation.
it too. I like it too.
It also means that if you were ever married at any point, you're basically fucked. You're never going to get back together. But maybe that's for the best, honestly. Because truly, if you're asking me through my experience, I think that the only way that it actually ever does work out and is healthy and cool and good is if you like everything everywhere all at once where you come back and you're both 70 and you're like, why not? You know?
Yeah, I think that could work for sure.
Yeah,
actually.
Because you're both just recently elected to like the Senate or whatever.
Yeah. You have a full political career ahead of you. Yeah.
Anyway, I hope that helped.
In your old age, you can get together and really bond over insider trading, essentially.
Oh, that's crazy. My husband was also lost by a hammer attack. That's so wild.
You want to buy some NVIDIA stock over it?
Well, I guess we don't have to do plugs again because we already did that. So did you plug everything? Did you get the Patreon?
Yeah.
And you got the, send us a message at midnightsnackcontact@gmail.com?
That's
We
correct.
do now.
And you got like www.bigoldcocksanddicks.com?
That's
We
it.
did that first.
Okay, that's good. That's
We
good.
also plugged Mondo Does Stuff on all platforms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I said that they should watch your 9/11 poop joke.
Which is doing well, and it makes me angry every time.
I can't wait for someone to comment that you stole this joke and then send you a link of you doing it on TikTok.
Yeah. No, I told you what happened the last time, right? That somebody stood up for me and was like, guys, it's the same dude. He just got way fatter.
He did tell us that.
Oh. Okay, well, I guess that's it then. I guess I didn't even need to be. I fucking came in on my day off, essentially. Fuck. All right, bye, everybody.
Bye, bye, bye.
I'm gonna go get my fucking cozy Cookie Monster sweatpants on.
In your white monster. We didn't even mention the monster part of the
Oh my
equation.
God.
We didn't. It's the white. It's the white or the cat or again aging myself coffee flavored monster.
Okay, all right. If you've made it this far, I'm giving you this is a Marvel post-credit scene. We're teasing officially the boyfriend material Patreon episode where we fully break down the Cookie Monster sweatpants. Maybe we each make a PowerPoint about what it means to us.
Oh my
Very
god!
good.
Yes,
Very
absolutely.
good.
But no promises because I don't know how much work we'll actually do. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Bye.